What is good with y'all boys? Dametime MMA here, and today we are going over my UFC top 15 GOAT list.
Dametime MMA time.
So let's just get straight into it. Here's my slideshow. We're gonna start off with my criteria. First, the quality of wins versus elite opponents. This means who did they fight, who did they beat, like who did they lose to. Next, the aging of the wins. How good did the wins age? I feel like that matters a lot. Number 3, division depth, like how stacked their division was. And lastly, title wins don't matter, but like if it's just a good win overall, I think that matters more. So let's get straight into it. Starting off, number 15 with Max Bless Holloway. He had an elite featherweight run. He had a long reign at the top, but the reason I have him 15 is when he moved up to 155, he hasn't been looking the same, you know? Like, I don't know what it is. He's been looking a lot worse 155. And he has a few losses like to Volk, Ilya, Charles, so gotta give him the number 15 spot. Moving on to number 14, we got Charles do Bronx Oliveira. This guy is the most dangerous finisher in the UFC. He's beat like a lot of elite competition. Had a few losses that like maybe puts him a little bit lower, but I still feel like he's just very good, very dominant. He showed off that he has improved a lot in that Max fight. Like, just very good. Gotta give him number 14. Number 13, we have got Stipe Miocic, the best heavyweight of all time. He dominated his division pretty well, and he was pretty consistent in his prime. He was beating some elite contenders. He lost a little bit, but like, I still think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. So, gotta give Stipe his respect. Number 13 goes to Stipe. On to number 12, we got Khabib Nurmagomedov. I know a lot of people might have him lower. A lot of people might have him higher. It's kind of controversial having him at 12, but I mean, he's 29-0, 13-0 in the UFC. Most dominant grappler in UFC history, in my opinion. Maybe Islam's higher, but I don't know. The only reason I have him this low is because he retired pretty early and he only has like 3 good wins. The rest of them were just cans, so that's why I have him number 12. Moving on, number 11, we got Kamaru Usman. He dominated a very stacked division for his era. He beat a lot of elite contenders. And at his peak, he had very dominant wrestling. It's pretty well-rounded. Gotta give him the 11th spot. Got him above Khabib. I don't know if that's a hot take, but moving on to the number 10 spot, we got Jose Aldo. You know, a lot of people always bring up the Conor McGregor shit, but bro, he was 10 years undefeated, dominated a stacked division as featherweight. Just one of the most well-rounded fighters of all time, so shout out Jose Aldo, or Jose. Gotta give him number 10. Our number 9 spot goes to Anderson Silva. For his era, absolutely dominated middleweight. Longest unbeaten streak in the UFC, I think 16 fights. And stylistically, prime Anderson Silva is that guy, bro. Like, whoever you put in front of prime Anderson Silva, they're having a hard time. Like, of course, if you go up in weight, like John Jones. But, like, if you give Anderson Silva anyone from the middleweight division or lower, I'm saying he's dominating them. I just think that, like, his many losses are putting him here. Like, he could also even go lower. But I think he also failed some drug tests, but that's not really going into consideration here. But yeah, I got Anderson Silva at 9. Our number 8 spot goes to Merab Dvalishvili. This guy is one of, if not the most, dominant bantamweight of all time. He might be the greatest bantamweight of all time at this point. I mean, I don't even know who I would have above him. Extremely, extremely active. This guy fights like 4 times a year. And a 14 fight win streak, that's pretty good, so Like, it wasn't like he was fighting cans or anything. He fought some, but he had some pretty elite contenders that he beat, so I feel like he deserves a number 8 spot. Stop disrespecting Merab. He is top 10 at this point. I feel like he's the greatest bantamweight of all time. How could you have him anywhere under number 10? So, number 7, gotta give it to Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. The most complete, technical, whatever you want to call him, the most skilled flyweight of all time. I mean, whoever you gave him in his prime, all the elite contenders, even though there weren't many at featherweight, he beat them all. Crazy consistency, crazy fight IQ. The only reason I have him this low is just his division. Like, he was beating cans. Like, that's all I can say. This guy was beating cans. His best win is like Moraes or Henry Cejudo. Those aren't, like, Henry Cejudo isn't a bad win by any means. But just compared to these other guys, putting DJ like 3, that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Some people have him 1. I don't agree with that at all. So, I got Demetrius Johnson in the number 7 spot. Number 6, we got GSP. Again, a lot of people have him at 1, but he didn't beat that elite level of competition. So, like, yes, he beat Matt Hughes. Yes, he dominated his division, his era, but you lost to Matt Hughes and Matt Serra. Yes, he avenged the wins, but how can you put him number 1? You got knocked out in 1 round. He can't be number 1. But all that out of the way, GSP is still an amazing fighter. Avenged all his losses, very dominant. Just, yeah, the only reason he's not like 1 like a lot of people have him, his wins weren't that impressive. Like, I don't care what you say, call me a new gen, a casual, all you want. His wins weren't that impressive. Even though he avenged his losses, he still lost twice. So, gotta put GSP the number 6 spot. Moving on to number 5, we got Alex Poatan Pereira. I mean, I feel like you gotta have GSP above him. These are interchangeable. It's just like, I don't see Pereira losing that fight against Gane. Yes, Cyril Gane is very skilled, but like, becoming a 3-division champion is insane. And I believe that he'll do it. So, like, based off that, based off his wins, he got the belt back from Ankalaev, now going for triple champ. He beat a lot of top-tier opponents for his division. Dominated middleweight, dominated light heavyweight. Didn't really dominate middleweight, but he dominated light heavyweight. So I feel like we gotta give Alex Pereira 5. He's very well-rounded. He has very powerful punches. So I see him doing very well in the future. He's not done. Like, he still is going up to heavyweight. He still has more to do. So I feel like Alex Pereira is deserving of the number 5 spot. I don't know. Number 4, we're giving that to Ilia Topuria. Some people have him 1. Some people don't have them on their list at all. You can love him or you can hate him, but you cannot deny the skill. This guy knocked out Max Holloway, knocked out Volk, knocked out Charles Oliveira. He's passed the eye test. What I mean by that is he's fighting Gaethje in July. I don't see any way he loses that fight. Like, there's no way he loses that fight. So that's just another win on his record. Gonna stay undefeated. The only people I see being a threat to him is if he moves up. I can see like Makachev, Morales, like Ian Gary, people like that being a threat because they're just way too big for him. But in lightweight, I don't see anybody beating him. Armin, I'd be a little bit scared, but still I'd pick Ilya. So based off that, based off like the legends that he's already beat, he's undefeated, a double champ this early in his career. Gotta give Ilya the number 4 spot. If you have him lower, like top 15, I won't argue because it's so early in his career. So like, I could see how it could look crazy, me putting him at 4, but I just feel like he's proved all he needs to prove. Like, there's no one that can stop him. He has amazing grappling, amazing striking, amazing fight IQ. He doesn't really have that many weaknesses, so Ilya goes number 4. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we got Alexander Volkanovski. Now, this guy, bro, I've seen people putting him like top 10. Are you crazy? I feel like Volk has proved all he needs to prove. He dominated the featherweight division. I I would have him number 1 if he was a double champ. I just feel like him losing to like Ilya, him losing to Islam, and him just not being a double champ, that's the only reason why he's not number 1. He has like almost no weaknesses. He stayed consistent his whole career, stayed active. He's been fighting pretty long too. So yeah, he cleared out the featherweight division, absolutely dominated it. And he's still fighting today. He's the featherweight champ once again. So he still has time to grow. So I do think he's out of his prime though, so I don't know how much growth that will be, but still gotta give Volk the 3 spot. So good. Moving on to number 2, Islam Makhachev. I mean, come on, bro. You can even argue 1 for him. He's still going. He still has like so many different fights that can happen. Ian Gary, Morales, Taporia, like Carlos Prates, whoever. He just moved up to welterweight. Taporia's he's calling for him. He's already destroyed the lightweight division. I mean, he's beat so many great opponents. I think he's the most complete fighter on the roster right now. Also a double champ. Bro, like to become a double champ in lightweight and welterweight and dominate it like you are, that's it deserves the 2 spot. I don't care what you say. Islam, he's proved himself. He still has time to go up. I don't know how much more he can increase, but he just moved up to welterweight. Like he still has so much time to go. I gotta give Islam the number 2 spot. Moving on to the number 1 spot, who I think is the greatest fighter of all time. You guys probably seen this coming, but John Bones Jones, he never lost. I know you guys like there's the DQ on his record and the people say the Reyes fight, it was a robbery. I don't care. John Jones is the greatest MMA fighter of all time. He's perfectly well-rounded, never lost. He beat multiple generations of light heavyweight, heavyweights. He just dominated them. He has the highest number of title fight wins, the longest unbeaten streak in light heavyweight. How could you not give John Jones 1? I know like the loss to Reyes and the failed drug testing controversy. But bro, we're talking about pure MMA skill, pure like fuck all the other stuff. Just look at the criteria. John Jones fits it all. Also, like his wins are just crazy, so I gotta give John Jones 1. If you give it to Islam, I won't be mad. If you give it to Volk, I won't be mad. So I feel like these are all kind of interchangeable, just like based on your opinion. But if you have anyone else than these 3 in your top 3, why? Like, I can't really see a reason to have anyone other than these people. Like, people say GSP is 1. Like, name like elite fighters he beat. Like, this guy got knocked out in 1 round. I can't put him 1 as much as I love GSP. One of my favorite fighters ever. I can't put him 1, bro. He got knocked out, bro. He got beat. Same with DJ. A lot of people have him top 3. But bro, it's flyweight, bro. His best win is Henry Cejudo. Like, if we're talking about just straight skill set, him, Volk, or Islam is number 1. If we're talking about pure GOATs, and we get rid of like all the people who have cheated, all the people who have like call it a robbery win, then either give it to Islam or GSP. But if we're just going off of the criteria, if we're going off the greatest UFC fighter of all time, that's Jon Jones. I don't care. It is Jon Jones. If you want to see more UFC content like this, like, comment, subscribe. All my other links are in the bio, and I'll see you in the next one.
No, I'm not falling in my feelings by no silly hoe. Me and my niggas stick together like a neck foe.